Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I see this is so exciting. We already have some people on here. We've got Beth is here. We've got Robert is here, right? Robert, that's you. Welcome, everyone. Excuse me. So we have lots of great stuff to talk about today. We may or may not have a guest joining us in a few minutes here. My kids are off school, so full transparency. It is definitely someone I created that will be our guest. But if you guys are here, let me know. Let me know in the chat here. We have some great stuff to talk about. I mostly want to talk about what's going on, of course, with the Amazon Influencer Program and some of the observations and things that I have been kind of working on, seeing things like that. I sent out an email this morning. If you guys are not on my email list, make sure you grab the free masterclass. I'm going to throw that up just for a second so everyone sees that as soon as they jump on here. And that's really the best way to not only get an email every Friday morning reminding you that we're doing this live stream, but it will also keep you informed as to other things that are going on. For example, today I emailed about all the things that are working for me. So, there's definitely things that aren't working, and I'm happy to talk about those too. But the things that are working, I always want to share with you because, like seasonality, right? And we'll get into this a little bit more. But I want to share what's working with you because we need all the best ways to work smarter and not harder and make sure that we're earning as much as possible in the little time that we have to be able to work on this fun and exciting business that we're all doing. So if you are not already on my email list, grab the free masterclass, even if you've already seen it. Grab that because that will make sure that you get the alerts every time that we go live. And like I said, this is really where I'm sharing my best, most useful information, like everything that I sent out this morning. That's everything that's working for me very well this week. And happy to dive into it some more. So let me just say hello to everyone else that jumped on here. We've got Upcycle Design Lab. Good morning. We've got Lauren here. Looking forward to today's info. Me too. It's good stuff. I'm telling you, this has been a really good week, and I'm glad. And I'm really glad for that because there have definitely been some down weeks, and I'm sure everyone else has had down weeks, right? So like, what do we do when we're having those down weeks, and what do we do when we're having those amazing weeks? Well, for me, I like to share. So let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and hi, Kim. Welcome. All right. I am going to start with Kim's question. Kim said, when building out an idea list for your storefront, would you use a variety of similar items? For example, outdoor pools. How many would you put on your ideal list? Great question, Kim. So I have, and you guys are always welcome to go check out my storefront, which I'll link here right now, just so that you're able to go see it, check it out, kind of see what I'm talking about. So this is my Amazon storefront. Like I said, you're all welcome to go check that out and give me a follow. If you're there, if you click that follow, that's super helpful for me. Just like if you all click thumbs up right now, that's also super helpful for me. That tells YouTube this is relevant and good stuff. So, right, as far as, let me go ahead and get back to, I want to put your question back up here so that everyone can see what we're talking about. So when building on idea lists, what I like to do with idea lists is make them kind of into themes. So if you look at mine, there's kind of a bunch of different things in there, but they're all related with themes. So like if you have, for example, with your outdoor pools, right? If you have multiple outdoor pools that you use and would recommend, you can certainly create an idea list with all the outdoor pools. What I usually do is, so like I have an idea list, I'm pretty sure it's still up there, for like all my favorite outdoor summer items, right? And then I have like my patio furniture and everything from patio furniture to like pool floaty things, right? Like everything I would use in my backyard to get ready for summer, like lighting stuff. I have my gazebo, like things like that. It really depends on also how you're promoting. So if you're promoting, say, on Instagram, you probably want an idea list that's like very organized and cohesive, right? In order to promote it, maybe you're making a collage or maybe you're talking about a couple different things, posting a link to that idea list, and then people are going through and ideally buying one thing, but hopefully buying more because the stuff is relevant to what they are, to what they're searching for. So I don't think you need a full idea list with only outdoor pools unless you have like 10, that you want to compare, or even like 5, right? That you want to compare and say this one's better than this, or this is, this feature, I like this over this, or something like that, but I tend to make it a little bit more vague and especially now, more seasonal, right? Like my favorite travel items or my favorite summer dresses or my favorite, bathing suits, like things like that. So I hope that was helpful. You can kind of do it however you want though, really. So yes, makes sense. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you can kind of do it whatever is the best for you. Yes. Oh, we've got Doug and Nikki in the house. Good morning, Doug and Nikki. I love seeing you guys here, along with everyone else. So, speaking of seasonal items, right now is the time, and I wrote that in my email this morning. I want to kind of touch on that because I've been getting a lot of outreach, and this is this is my second topic of brand deals, right? But seasonal items. Let's go back to seasonal items because this is the time, right? It's not quite summer, so people are starting to prep to buy things for summer, or maybe, like I said last week, people are still on their way to going to spring break. I know we have spring break next week. So I will actually not be doing a live stream next week, just so you all know. Get all your questions in today because we're going to be skipping a week. It'll be 2 weeks the next time we do this. But seasonal items for me have been crushing it over the last couple weeks. And like I said, that's like my outdoor stuff, like decorations that I use outside, stuff I have in my backyard, because people are just starting to search for that, and people are they're doing their research, especially for those higher ticket items. I'm also seeing a lot of creator connections campaigns for very seasonal items. I'm also getting a lot of brands reaching out to me to test out seasonal items. And so, that kind of goes with really all of my other topics that I want to kind of just touch on with you guys. And then we can always go back to these. And of course, I want to answer any questions here, but creator connections. So there's over 100,000 campaigns. I think this morning I saw like 124,000 campaigns or something like that, which is a lot, which can sound very overwhelming. But I just want you to know that this is an incredible opportunity that you all need to be jumping on if you aren't already. And partly because of the seasonality, but also partly because there are legitimate campaigns in there that are paying out 30%. And I have one particular campaign that is just doing amazing for me, and I'm selling 1 to 2 items every day, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, right? But the commission is 30%, and the item, depending on which variation people buy, it's between $250 and $500. So I'm making a good amount of money on this one product, this one Creator Connections campaign. And honestly, their budget's probably going to run out very soon. So, so I'm kind of living it up while I can here, but do not overlook Creator Connections as an opportunity. And I do also want to say that I tried out the new Creator Connections campaigns features from Fluencer Fruit this week, and that is a straight up game changer, you guys. I'm going to throw up my link for Fluencer Fruit and just kind of explain to you how it works real quick, and then I'm going to go back to these questions here. So if you're like, what are you talking about? What is Fluencer Fruit? I've talked about Fluencer Fruit quite a bit, but this is a software that basically helps you find the most profitable Amazon products to create videos for. Okay, and so there's so many great features about Fluencer Fruit here. And actually, let me make sure I have. Okay, good. This is my right link. I think I had to change it last week. So if you're curious, this is my affiliate link, but Fluencer Fruit. So not only does it help you with it scores, right, your products when you're doing searches on Amazon to give you that score of, it's 1 out of 100, to give you that opportunity score, right? So I love that. But one of the new features that they just launched over the last couple weeks, which, like you said, I just tried out. It's super exciting. I chatted with Liz about it. Liz has incredible trainings already up on the Fluencer Fruit YouTube channel, and I know she's done a walkthrough of this, and so it's all up there. But what you can do now, okay, so one of the other things I love about Fluencer Fruit is it integrates with the Creator Hub dashboard. So if you guys use Creator Hub to upload your videos, Fluencer Fruit will tell you not only is that video on the carousel, but it'll tell you is it on the upper carousel, the lower carousel, and then what placement it is. Is it second on the lower? Is it fourth on the upper? So like, again, that in and of itself is just incredible information. Plus it gives you your conversion rate, which is just amazing. However, the newest feature, which I know I'm gushing over this because I'm already making money and it did not take me a very long time to do this. So now with Fluencer Fruit, or well, you could always do this with Fluencer Fruit. You could download your information from your Creator Hub. So that's going to give you a list of all of the videos that you have uploaded. It's going to give you all this information about these videos. But what you do then, so you download that report from Creator Hub, and then you copy and paste all the ASINs. So within this report that you are able to download using Fluencer Fruit, it will give you all of the ASINs that you have tagged in all of your videos that you've uploaded to Amazon. So the ASINs it's Amazon's term for product, basically. That's like Amazon's kind of UPC code, one ASIN per product. And that includes variations like sizes and colors and things like that. So you copy and paste the ASIN list, you put into the new functionality on Creator Hub with Fluencer Fruit. And I ran through over 1,000 different ASINs on there. It did take a little while, so just be patient, but it runs through and it searches those ASINs against every single Creator Connections campaigns. And I got into, gosh, was it like 40? I think there were like 40 campaigns that I was not opted into that I already had tagged ASINs for, that I'd already created content for. And so and then I opted into all those campaigns, and I was making money the next day just by opting into those because I'd already created content for those, right? So like that in and of itself is just not only the most amazing, one of the most amazing new features of Fluencer Fruit, but it does so many other things. But check that out. And if you have questions, Liz is super responsive. She has an amazing community, lots of people on this live stream. Subscribe to Fluencer Fruit. You can ask me questions. You can ask her questions. And she also has a YouTube channel for Fluencer Fruit. So if you want some good watching material later after this, you can go to her YouTube channel and check out how this awesome functionality works. So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't already. Yes. And Judy's here, says, I agree on the Fluencer Fruit extension. It is awesome. Yes, it sure is. Kim said, where do we find the creator connection? So, okay. So Kim, you have to be on your offsite Amazon ID. You won't see any creator connections on your onsite. But when you're on your offsite, if you look at your earnings summary, you'll actually see a tab up there now that says creator connections. So you're able to go and look at your stats there. But in order to navigate to creator connections, you have to now do the sidebar menu that kind of pulls out there and look under promotions. And it should be like maybe the top or one of the top items under promotions when you're on your offsite tab or when you're on your offsite Amazon ID. And so you're able to go in and look at, like I said, I think there was like over 120,000 campaigns there as of this morning. And so if you guys are not using Creator Connections, you have to go check it out like right as soon as you jump off this video, or I give you permission, feel free to multitask, but navigate to that on the promotion side. You'll see Creator Connections. It'll be a super ton of campaigns. But again, it's a little overwhelming because there's so many. So again, I always like to work smarter and not harder. And so I am super excited about the new Fluencer Fruit Creator Connections capabilities to be able to match all of the content you already have created with Creator Connections campaigns. So this is something that I just did for the first time this week, but also like I'm going to be doing this at least once a week because as I look at those campaign numbers skyrocket, and there's going to be more campaigns that get added with, the 1,000 plus, the over 1,000 ASINs that I'm products that I'm tagging in all of my videos here. So, all right, let me go ahead and answer some of these other questions here. Lauren has a good question. What's the easiest way to see which creator connections intersect with things you already have on your storefront? Oh, I think I just answered that. Yes. Check out Fluencer Fruit. That is the easiest, best way that I know about. And like I said, I threw up my affiliate link in there. I'm pretty sure you can just opt in for like a month and try it out. But Lauren, are you at Influence and Earn? And anybody who's in my paid program, which is called Influence and Earn, gets an automatic 30-day free trial. I mean, it doesn't start for you when you join, but if you are in my paid program, Influence and Earn, then you have a 30-day trial already at your disposal. It's in the bonuses section. You can access that. So check that out if you are in my paid program. Yes. Okay. Let me see here. All right. Yes. Robert said I bookmarked all the important pages in one folder. Very smart. Very smart. Yeah, I have like a bookmarks folder with all my Amazon links in there too. Yes. Totally agree. All right. Let me see here. Judy has a great question. Can you give an overview of the differences between Levanta and Wayward? Yes. For the most part, like as far as like what they do, they're very, very similar. So they're similar to Creator Connections, right? Creator Connections is a program within Amazon that connects sellers to influencers where sellers can go and create these campaigns saying, I have this product, I'm going to pay an extra 20% for the next 6 months, and my budget is $20,000. That's all within Amazon. With Levanta and Wayward, it's a third-party software. It's a third-party platform outside of Amazon, but it does like very similar things where sellers sign up to Levanta and Wayward, just like influencers and creators sign up to Levanta and Wayward. And then we as influencers and creators are able to connect with those brands and basically do the same thing, like form that partnership, get increased commission, which is the most important thing, right? You connect with the sellers and the brands, but the reason why we do this is because we get increased commissions. And this is only for offsite. So when you are posting your links offsite, if you're just on site, this will be like a step down the road in your roadmap to do. But I have been using both Levanta and Wayward recently, and I've been making a lot more money with my YouTube links or with my videos that I'm posting on YouTube because I'm using those links because they pay out more. They'll pay me 7 or 10 or 15% on the sale, as opposed to Amazon, which is going to pay me 1, 2, 3, or 4%. Right. So I am really leaning into these platforms right now, especially as I'm trying to grow my Amazon product, video YouTube channel. I'm using those links because when people click on them, I'm going to get paid more. Plus, then it gives you more opportunity to connect with those brands and those sellers and make those like long-term relationships, right? So I really like that about that. Hi, Henry, you can come in. All right, we have a guest here. My son Henry's going to come in, and he wanted to be a part of this live stream here. You can come sit. That's why I'm on the couch here. All right. So Henry is very, very curious about YouTube and wants to see how it all works. Yeah. So I told him I do these live streams every week and we answer questions about the work that I do. So I don't know if you'll know many answers about the work that I do, but so these are all the people that are on. Okay. So these are some questions that we're getting here. And then I have 27 people watching. Okay, and that's how long we've been streaming for. So you want to say hi?
Okay.
You can say hi, and then we'll get back into the questions. You can read some of the questions if you want.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Henry. He is, how old are you?
8.
Henry's 8. What grade are you in?
3rd.
3rd grade. And look at that. Want to read that? Thanks, guys. What does it say?
Go Henry, you've got a cool mom.
Do you agree? Yeah, thanks, guys. Oh, look at look at you. You got a lot of fans. Lauren says, hi, Henry. We've got perfect buys for you, says hi cutie. Oh, you're a cutie. He is a cutie, isn't he? He looks just like his daddy. I agree. Let's see. We've got Upcycle Design Lab, says hi Henry. Pam says hi Henry. So you got anything you want to say to all these people who are saying hi to you?
I don't know.
That's right. Teach him early. That's right. This boy is going to be, I've already told him this multiple times, but he's going to be the first billionaire in our family, right?
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you want to do when you grow up?
I don't know.
Any ideas? Thoughts? No?
Not
Am
really.
I putting you on the spot? You don't have to answer any questions if you don't want to. Let's see. I'm trying to think. So Henry helps me with my Amazon influencer business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Making the
Kind of.
videos, kind of. Well, I think you're very helpful. What are some of the things that you help me with?
I don't know.
You don't know? I know. Henry's an expert builder. So I know I'm not the only one here who gets lots of big things sent to you from brands where you have to assemble them. This is my assembler right here. It's like I trained him on, he's so good at Legos. And so I said, Henry, if you just read the instructions and pretend like they're Legos, right, then you can build all these things for me. And so tell all of them, what are some of the things that you've built for me?
A bookshelf.
Bookshelf.
A like cabinet thing with drawers.
Mm-hmm.
And a convertible couch.
Yeah. He built a whole couch. Multiple bookshelves. All my Lego flowers that I'm looking at over there.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of good stuff. And why are you home today? Why aren't you in school?
Because I'm on spring break.
Because we're on spring break. That's right. School got out yesterday for Holy Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And so we are look at this. I feel like this could be a good little side hustle for you, man. Doug and Nikki said that they think a professional gamer sounds like a good plan. Do you like gaming?
Yeah. What was that thumbs down?
Oh, I don't know. I wonder if that's because of my hands. No, we want to do thumbs up. If we do 2, it'll do fireworks. Or not. Would you want to be a professional gamer?
I don't know.
No. He likes to you like to build games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He builds games, which is fun. Yes, Lauren says I'd love to borrow Henry so he can put stuff together for me. Yeah, I know. He's very good at it. And Doug and Nikki said to send you to Florida. They've got a pergola to build.
What's a pergola?
A pergola is like kind of like what we have in the backyard.
Oh, so like a gazebo.
Kind of like a gazebo, but like a little bit different. Yeah.
How is it different? Like
I don't know how. Very literal and very detailed. So Henry wants to know how a pergola is different than a gazebo. If anyone has that answer, please let me know. There's 31 people watching, so maybe somebody knows the difference. We have a gazebo, yes. And so I think a pergola is very similar to the gazebo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, everyone thinks you're awesome and you're cute and that you have a cool mom. So
Okay.
what do you think about that?
Yeah, I do have a cool mom.
Thanks, buddy. Okay. Should we Judy's gonna pay top dollar for Henry's assembly. I feel like we have a business idea here. The only problem is we don't all live in the same place.
Yeah, how are we going to ship me to Florida?
How are we going to ship you to Florida? I don't know. I need to go visit Doug and Nikki too, so maybe we'll just all go.
Okay.
Doug and Nikki said, I have one sitting in a box and I have no idea. I'll know better next live stream. I agree with you. I don't know the difference. I do not know the difference either. It's I think they're very similar. I don't know. Maybe the pergola has like the it's not like a full, what's the word I'm looking for? Roof. I think a pergola has the more like, what's it called? What am I trying to think?
Describe. Like the, like not a full top.
Yeah, but it's got like the holes in it, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Yes, or we could go to New Orleans. It's nice and warm there. It's supposed to be 80 degrees here today, and I don't know if...
Doesn't look like it.
No, it's not 80 degrees right now.
It's not 80 degrees.
All right. Well, anybody that wants to hire Henry to build their stuff, just shoot me an email, and maybe over the summer we can go do some traveling. All right. I'm going to go back and answer some of these questions so that we can talk more about, so we're talking about the Amazon Influencer Program, which is what we make the videos for.
Okay.
Yep. Answering some questions about that. All right. So Lauren asked, when does the payment for Creator Connections come through along with your regular monthly commissions?
I don't know.
Yeah, Henry doesn't know. That's okay.
I don't know.
It does now. It used to be lumped into your on-site commission, but then ever since they updated the off-site reporting, right? So now you have these different tabs kind of that you can toggle to. You can see commissions and bounties, and now you can see Creator Connections earnings. And so you're able to see them there. And I know my last 2 months, I think, were paid out with the offsite ID. They just lumped it in with the offsite ID now. So, but it's the regular payment term. So it'll be, so whatever you earn in, what month are we in? April. Anything you earn in April will be paid out at the end of June, just like the regular commissions that you make. Yes. Okay, let's see here. What other questions do we have? We don't have any other questions. This is amazing. Oh, hi, Leslie. Leslie's on.
Who's that?
You know Leslie. She has, I don't want to say all your kids' names on the internet, but Leslie's in my mom's club.
Okay.
Yeah, you know her boys.
I do.
Yeah, you do. Hi, La. Henry's here because, I bet your kids are probably getting out for spring break if they're not already. Oh, good. We have some clarity on gazebo versus pergola. I think the roof is like a convertible. Oh, so you can open it and get more light or close it and get more shade, my guess. Okay. All right. Well, that'll be something that Henry will probably go research after we get off here. What's the difference between a pergola and a gazebo? Yes, because ours is a straight up gazebo where it's a full top, right? And so I actually love it because when it rains and it's slanted, so it just all like falls off the end there.
Okay.
Yes. Hello, we have my yarn loft. Hello. Pam said I had one at the top. Oh, okay. Yes. Leslie said it's okay. We don't see each other enough, which has to change. I agree. Yes. I know. We need to get all the kids together again very soon. Right? Mom's club event. Well, we always do our 4th of July thing, so we'll do that again. Okay, let's see. Fishing Weekend Warrior said for Levanta, just replace AMZ short code for Levanta short code. Oh, okay. Yeah, when you're making those links. Yes. So I love Levanta. I love Wayward. I'm learning a lot more on both. I actually have already done the Levanta video, you guys. I just got it back from my editor, so that should be up pretty soon. And I know lots of people are asking, like, how does it work? Take me through. Can you walk me through kind of how you do it, what you do? And so that video is done. Like I said, I just need to get it up. We do have a question. Kim has a question. Would you explain the bookmark folder concept you mentioned earlier? Okay. Henry, you might know this one. Do you know how to create bookmarks in a folder, like on your browser?
Like in a folder? I know how to create bookmarks, but not in a folder.
Okay. How do you create bookmarks?
You click the star.
You click the star. Yes. So Kim, when you're on a web page, if you look at, so I use Google Chrome. And so if you're on a web page, I don't know if it's different with the other browsers, but you click on the star at the end of the, I don't know, what's this called? Like the URL bar. Click on the star and it'll come up with bookmarks. So if you click on it, it'll say, it should give you a pop-up and it'll say bookmark added. And then you can name what you want the bookmark to be. And then underneath it's giving me folder options. So I've created different folders for different things. Like I have my Amazon influencer folder. I have my YouTube folder. I have my course logins folder. I have my income streams folder. So try that, Kim, because I know it makes my life a little bit easier because I'm going to remove that. Because then I can just go pull up like the folder. I have so many bookmarks. I have them organized into folders. So
Pam has a question at the top of the chat.
Pam, I had a question at the top of the chat. All right, let's go up and see what we got here. Let's see. Pam. Thank you for letting us know that, Pam. You want to read that?
If I need to do a review on a creator connections, but my first set of on-site videos didn't get approved, should I just put it on my idea list till I get 3 approved videos? I'm nervous to try again.
Oh, Pam, you posted in the Facebook group about this, didn't you? Okay, so you need to do a review on creator connections. What you can do in order to fulfill that creator connections requirement is you don't even need to do a video. You could just do a photo if you're nervous about the first 3. So so your first 3 did not get approved. Should I just put it on my idea list? Yes, you could do an idea list. You could do a photo, either one of those. And then you can take that link and insert that into the Creator Connections campaign. Here, you're moving my camera here. So just keep my desk is on rollers. So Henry is moving my desk and it's just making it a little, there we go. We don't want people to get nauseous because our camera's like, yeah, Pam, you can do either one. You can make an idea list or you can just do a photo and you can upload that to your storefront, use that link, and then it won't count as one of your first 3 videos because it's a photo. So you can do either one of those would fulfill that requirement. All right. Let me go back here. We did that. Lauren said, what is the criteria to be able to participate in Levanta? Oh, and also you are welcome, Pam, you're welcome to post your videos in the Facebook group. Pam, are you in Influence and Earn? Are you in my paid program? Let me know. Let me know if you're in my paid program because I can watch the videos for you if you are. Lauren said, what's the criteria to be able to participate in Levanta? Does it require a big social media following? So when I signed up for Levanta, it did not, but I've heard that it may require up to 10,000 followers. However, if you are working with a brand, they can invite you and you don't have to have all of those followers, which is pretty cool. So I don't know exactly. I want to say the last thing I heard was 10,000. But again, if you connect, especially if you connect with a brand through Creator Connections, and they say, hey, I'm on Levanta, you can say, hey, can you invite me to Levanta so that I can get in? So keep trying if you're not getting in right away.
You could invite her to Levanta, right?
I cannot invite, if I could, I would. I cannot invite her to Levanta because I'm a creator on the platform. I'm not a seller. Yes, you have to be a seller in order to invite the creators.
What if you become a seller?
But if I become a seller on Levanta, that's true.
And then you invite her, and then you become a creator
again. That's true. I already am a creator, so it'd have to be a separate thing for the seller. Yeah, I like the way you're thinking, though. Get creative with it for those solutions. I like it.
Also, can I go to the bathroom?
Yes, of course. You don't have to ask me for that, buddy. Okay. Let's take some more questions here. Judy says, do you take the Levanta link and put in the Genius link and then share it to YouTube? Yes, I do. Yes, I very much do, because then that will hold my that'll deep link and that'll hold my affiliate cookie in there. I do. The one thing you cannot do is like double dip with Levanta, but Levanta's already taken care of that, like just like Wayward has. So if anybody was on the Fluencer Fruit office hours yesterday, Liz and Jake from Wayward did an awesome walkthrough on like how to set up your profile and like how that all works. But yes, I always take my links and put them into Genius Link and then put them on YouTube. Yes. Let's see. Kim said, what are your folders? Oh, I have a lot of folders. Courses, Amazon influencer, Amazon seller. I have YouTube. I have course logins. I have like personal stuff, like school stuff. So I just kind of organize it into like different projects or like different areas of things that I'm working on. Yeah. Kim said, do we earn on pictures? We do earn on pictures. Yes, we do. Oh, Henry's back. Yes, we do earn on pictures. It's just really hard to track. It's really hard to track that because we're not able to see unless you're only promoting a product via pictures and not pictures and videos, or you just have it in one place. It's really hard to track that. But I have been doing pictures. I'll just snap 1 or 2 with every video that I do just to have that extra real estate, because Amazon's always testing placements, right? They're always testing. And so we don't know where pictures are going to end up on Amazon today, tomorrow, whenever. I was seeing a lot of them on thank you pages, and now I'm seeing live streams on thank you pages. So we do earn on pictures though. Yes, we do. Pam said, thanks so much. Not in it yet. Okay. Yes, Pam, if you're interested, you should check out the masterclass first, because that will kind of lead you into a good funnel to get you the best pricing for Influence and Earn if you are interested. And if anybody is interested in the pay program, sign up for the free masterclass. Or if you've already gone through, that whole funnel or whatever, and you want the best price possible, you can always just email me. I like to give discounts on Fridays, especially for the people who join my live stream. So if you want to get in and want a coupon code, send me an email at hello@kathleenkobel.com. And I'll send you a code.
Fluencer Fruit thing.
Oh, the Fluencer Fruit thing. So that's so these are all links that I'm putting up here, so people can scan this QR code, or they can go look down here and click on my link there. I'm promoting stuff. So that's Fluencer Fruit is a software tool that I use. It's the banana thing when you see on my Amazon, when I'm searching for stuff on Amazon, it's got the banana on it.
Oh
yeah. It's a company my good friend created, and it's super, super helpful for people that are in the Amazon Influencer program.
Because it helps them find Amazon products faster.
Yes, it does. It helps them find profitable Amazon products faster. Nailed it. All right. Lauren said, Henry is the best. Thanks for being my advocate. Love it. Henry just came up with the TikTok hack to become eligible for TikTok Shop all on his own. Right, Doug and Nikki? I know. This kid's brilliant. I'm just saying that. He's a very, very smart kid. Lots of knowledge. I know. I did that TikTok hack too. And I still don't have enough TikTok followers to actually earn yet. So I've got that on my roadmap. It's just not the priority at the moment.
My biggest concern was Levanta violating AMZ.
Yeah, so AMZ stands for Amazon. So yeah, this is I agree with you, Robert, 100%. They've taken care of this. So like as soon as Amazon came out with, so what happened was Amazon came out with, they changed their terms. I think it was in December, actually, at the end of last year. And they said basically you can't like double dip your links, meaning, if you're working through Levanta, what you do is you integrate your Amazon ID, right? So your affiliate ID, so you can get paid. And then you create a Levanta link, which would then pay you again, right? That extra 10%. So Amazon took that away and they said, no, you can only use your Amazon link or you can only use your Levanta link. You can't have both. So what Levanta did was they just removed all of the affiliate IDs from everyone. So Levanta has taken care of that. They have documentation on it. I've talked to someone internally, like pretty quickly after that new rule came out with Amazon.
There's a
Yeah, but they're not violating anything. They're very much on the up and up. Yeah. All right, you want to read this one, Henry?
Okay. Have you heard of
Aha Global?
Aha Global? I'm trying to navigate a brand deal with X Tool, but I think they want me to go through this third party for the collaboration.
Ah, interesting. I have not heard of Aha Global. I have not heard of that one. I'm going to write that one down though, so I can check it out after this. However, that's how that's a similar story to how I got started with Levanta. Was I had a brand that reached out to me that said, "Hey, we want to work with you. We work through Levanta, so can you sign up for Levanta, and then we can work through that platform." So I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna write this down. Aha Global. Brand deal with X Tool. I'm guessing Aha Global is similar. If that's the proposition that they're giving you, I'm guessing it's similar to the softwares like Levanta and Wayward, which is fine. I would look at Aha Global. Has anyone else worked with Aha Global at all? If so, feel free to let us know in the chat here. Yes, no, I have not, but it's pretty common. Just make sure that Aha Global is a Amazon compliant, like third party software, or not software, but platform there. Yes. Okay. Well, we don't have any other questions. What do we do now? Usually I just talk about what I'm doing, what's working, what are some changes with the influencer program. I actually just posted my kind of recap from my live stream. So I went live on Amazon a few weeks ago, and we talked about it a little bit last week. And so I just posted my video on YouTube on the channel yesterday, just kind of like my debrief on how everything went. And I think, longer term, are you bored? You want to go?
No.
You can go. You don't have to stay.
No, I'm not bored.
Okay. I won't be offended if you are.
I'm just hungry.
You're hungry? You can go eat.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Henry's going to go eat. Bye, bud.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I did a live stream a couple weeks ago, and it went okay, but I did a video just kind of debriefing. Was it worth it? What worked and what didn't work. And so I think the biggest thing was I was so mad that basically most of the video was blurry. So I'm working on getting a better connection there, because now I can't repurpose that content, which is a huge bummer, because Amazon makes it really easy now with their live stream to just take clips from that live stream. And so while I could get my video editor to help me out with, or, do it a little more formally, Amazon just makes it so easy. So like I could have just taken these clips, but now that I know those two things, right? Make sure my connection is hardwired, so it's a good connection. Because what happened was I was pulling B-roll, and I think that's what messed up my connection, because it was fine before that, and then after that, it was pretty blurry. So I wasn't able to use that. But between that and then also like, kind of doing like little shoppable videos in just a minute or two, like while I'm doing the live stream, so that I can clip those, because I think that would make it a lot more worthwhile as far as like the time investment, in order to like get everything together and promote it and like do the actual video, right? If I could I think I promoted like 20 products on there. If I could get 20, 1 to 2 minute shoppable videos out of my live stream, now we're talking, right? Like now that's going to be way more advantageous for me, because I'm doing both at the same time. I'm going live, I'm growing my following on Amazon, which means my content is going to show up more so to the people that are following me, which is the reason why I did the live stream. But yeah, did you guys know that people could follow you on Amazon? I think that's pretty cool. And the only way to really see how many followers you have is you have to go to the Amazon Live app. So even if you're not planning on going live, check out the Amazon Live app, just download it and connect your, influencer profile there, because then you'll be able to see how many people follow you. Yeah. So that's kind of my little debrief. You guys can watch the whole video if you want on the channel. But I definitely learned a lot. and I will be doing another one. So I'll let you guys all know. Actually, I'm going to be doing another one in 2 weeks after this live stream. So I'll go live here, and then we're going to do an Amazon live. So it'll be live all day, 2 Fridays from now. If you're interested, come join me. Make sure you're on my email list so that I can remind you. Thank you, Judy. Judy said, highly recommend the Influence and Earn program. It's a game changer. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate you saying that so much. Yeah, we're always looking for new members, of course. I'll throw the link up here. And like I said, anyone who's watching live and would like a coupon code, you can email me at hello@kathleenkobel.com, and I can get you a 50% off coupon code if you do it like in the next 48 hours. So yes, we just kind of throw this out here for the people that join the live streams. Don't do a lot of coupons anymore because there's so much in Influence and Earn, and we just kind of keep adding to it, right? There's like 5 core modules. There's a whole bunch of bonuses, and we've got more bonuses coming up. I'm trying to meet with certain people so we can get more bonuses up there. But if you're interested in learning more, you can check out that link right there. All right, let's see here. Kim said, when you create a new idea list or add to your store, do your followers get a notification? I don't think they get a notification. Yeah, it's not like YouTube where you upload and then they get notified. What happens though, and what I've been seeing more so, and really why I tested the live stream, was because people that I follow, I'm getting recommended their content as I'm browsing around Amazon. So I'm not getting alerted when people I follow, although sometimes, actually that's not true. Sometimes I will get an alert on my phone on the Amazon app. I will get an alert if someone's going live. I'll get an alert. Like there's a few creators that I follow that go live pretty frequently. And if I have my alerts on for my Amazon shopping app, I will get an alert for that. Other than that, I don't think so. I think it's just for the live streams. But like I said, another benefit to that is that for the people that you follow, for the people that follow you, they're going to be getting recommended your content because Amazon knows that you follow them or that they follow you, right? So like when they're browsing, their content may show up, first in front of you as opposed to people that you haven't followed or that haven't followed you. So yes, that's as far as I know about it. I'm sure that there are more plans in the works from Amazon as far as, how can we kind of make this more like a social network. I feel like Amazon has really tried, especially like a lot in the past, to figure out how do we become like a more social network, but shopping, right? And so I think Amazon's still kind of trying to figure out that piece, and the following with the storefronts and things like that it's a step in the right direction for sure. Because even with the brands, right? You can go follow a brand, you can follow an author, you can follow an influencer. So you can go follow any of these people, and then their content is just gonna be more likely to be shown to you, right? Like, so there's some authors that I follow. Every time they have a new book, actually, Amazon will alert me. But again, the alert is through the Amazon, shopping app on my phone. And so I don't have my alerts turned on. I get the alerts, but I have them on silent because I would be getting Amazon alerts all day long if I didn't have that. So, so I think it's very much worth it, but it's also, I think there's a lot more that Amazon can do with it in order to help us out with that. And let me just put up one more little promotional thing for myself. So I wrote a book. It's called The Unconventional Business Model. It's all about how to create a business around your lifestyle instead of the other way around. And so a lot of the things that I've done to get to where I am today, and a lot of the kind of lessons I've learned along the way, a lot of stories, are in this book. And I just launched the audiobook and the text as kind of like a little mini program here. I'm going to throw that up here just for a second so that people can grab that if they want to. Oh, my friend's back. So this is the unconventional business model, the digital bundle, which allows you to be able to listen or read. And it goes chapter by chapter. So if you want to read the chapter, you can read it. If you want to listen, you just click the play button. But it's all there. There's a whole bunch of information as far as all the chapters go and what's all included. And I'll leave that up there just for a second. And I think the price is right. I've had a lot of people say that it was very motivational and really helped them to like get to that next level as far as like their business or making money with the Amazon influencer program and things like that. So I'm going to leave that up for just a moment here. All right, let's see here. We did this one. We did this.
Kim wins for the most questions.
Yes. Kim, I win for the most questions today. Can you explain the Kindle commission? I think it is a bonus commission. Yeah, do you mean like if you get people to sign up? Yes. So you can, so Amazon has these bounty programs, so you can promote Kindle Unlimited, you can promote Audible subscriptions. I should have put that in here. The unconventional business model is also finally available on Audible as well. So if you guys look at my book on Amazon, you'll see the audio is there too. The commission, so with the, it's not bonus, but it is, if you're referring, like, I think you're talking about the bounties, Kim. So you can promote, like I said, there's so many bounties, like Kindle Unlimited. I mean, signing up as an Amazon Prime member is a bounty. Audible is a bounty. There's a whole bunch of other ones too. Like baby registry, wedding registry, things like that. I know. I think the thumbs up thing is broken. I don't know why it's not working. It was working.
I did a thumbs
before.
down when we didn't do a thumbs down.
I know. I don't know. Well, you keep trying. There you go.
Fireworks.
There you go, buddy. I knew you could do it. But what it is then is it will pay you whatever that bounty is worth. So I think like, I don't know. I know a baby or wedding registry sign up used to be like $3, right? So every time somebody signs up for a registry through your link, you earn $3, and that's gonna be in the bounty section. I don't know. The bonuses used to be for like other programs within Amazon Influencer and within Amazon Associates. So I don't make any bonus commission. I'm not sure how that all works, but I know there's a whole column there for it. Yeah.
Don't do fireworks.
You got some good thumbs up there, Henry.
Won't do fireworks.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you got to get closer to the camera. There you go.
Yay.
Yes.
It says that you can type in the chat.
Oh yeah, I can.
Can you say hi?
Yep. That's me. See, look, now I can show it on there.
Hi.
That's just me. Yeah.
Hi.
All right, let's answer Karina's question. She said, I'm signed up for other marketplaces, but some are not English-speaking countries. Am I out of those marketplaces? I was going to translate through AI, but I read that's a no. I wouldn't translate through, well, no, I wouldn't translate through AI. That's my microphone, so just realize everyone can hear you very well, whatever you're talking in there. I wouldn't use AI. You do have to translate. So if you are signed up for other marketplaces that are not in English-speaking countries and you want to upload videos, you do have to have those videos in the right language, right?
Yeah.
And so with AI, I mean, you could use AI to translate, but I wouldn't use the AI voice in your videos. I've seen videos with the AI voice. I've seen a few on Amazon.
Doesn't sound that good.
It does not sound that good. Have you heard AI voices in videos? What do you think about it?
It's too robot-y.
It's too robot-y. Yeah. It's really not very authentic. But
What's authentic?
Authentic means like real, like genuine.
Yeah, it's not that authentic.
It's not that authentic.
Not that authentic.
But like, I wonder, but here's the thing though, like you could use AI to translate your script and then you can get a voiceover artist to read it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that could work. Yeah, I wouldn't use AI to.
Or maybe you can
Yeah.
you can translate it and then you can read it.
Yeah, but what if you don't speak the language? That would be really hard to like say all the words
You would translate
right
it
way.
to the other to English, and then you would read it.
I
English.
see. She's asking about the other way around. So English videos that are in English, translating those and then making them, let's say, in Spanish, right?
Then have somebody else who knows Spanish.
Definitely. Yep. I think that's the way to go. You get somebody who knows Spanish or whatever language it is to read it. Or, like I said, go on Fiverr and find a voiceover artist and just test it out. And then start with your highest volume videos, though, right? Or like your top selling products or your highest price products to make it worth your while. Yeah, I wouldn't do. I don't know. I feel like people click off. I would click off if it was an AI voice that was talking to me about an Amazon product. I'd be like, you're not a real person. I don't believe you. You know what I mean? So, all right. I think we have time for like maybe one or two more questions, and then we have some other things we have to do today. But like I said, we will. Well, I will not be back next week because we're on spring break, but we will be back in 2 weeks, which I believe is May something. May something. I'm just gonna check what's in 2 weeks, Henry. What day is it?
Today.
Yeah, May 2nd.
Okay.
May 2nd, we'll be back, so we won't be here next Friday. If there's any more questions, you guys feel free to throw them in the chat. I don't think we have any more questions, so.
Can I say something in the chat?
Well, you could just say something on the microphone because we're kind of running the show here. So, but I think we're dropping off because we're just chit chatting now. So
chit chatting.
To recap everything that you all, well, not everything, but some things that you all should be focusing on. Seasonal products, right? If you have a backyard, look to those backyard items. Check your videos that did well at this time last year too. If you've been in the program for a year or more, check those videos that did very well this time last year, because especially those seasonal items, you're going to see sales increase. You're going to see those sales increase. And so make sure you check on that. The other thing is creator connections. If you're not already in creator connections, I mean, you should be in creator connections because pretty much everyone in the influencer program, I think, basically gets access to it pretty much right away now. And so make sure you check on that. Use Fluencer Fruit if you want to do that ASIN match. I'm telling you, it is completely worth it.
It is.
It really helped me, and I was able to opt into like almost 40 campaigns that I already had content for. Thanks, Henry. What else? Oh, and YouTube. We didn't really talk about YouTube, but
we didn't. Not really.
But I think what's really important is that if you have not already started posting your Amazon shoppable videos on YouTube, that you really need to start doing it. You will not see, I'll be fully transparent, you will not see a bunch of money flowing in right away because it takes time.
It does take time.
And you have to be consistent with posting those videos, right? Yep. But with time, you will grow subscribers and views.
You will.
And you will, if you use Genius Link to post your links, which, here, I'll throw up Genius Link real quick. I love Genius Link. It's so easy to use and just so cost effective. So use Genius Link on in your YouTube descriptions, right? And that's going to help you earn more commissions offsite. But the other thing about YouTube that you will not see until a little bit later is that, or at least in my case, and I know lots of my students in Influence and Earn and lots of people in my network, we get a lot of brand deals from people who find our videos on YouTube, right? Yes, of course, people find our videos on Amazon, and that's great. But some of my best brand deals have been brands that have reached out to me because they saw my YouTube videos. So I highly, highly recommend making sure that you are on YouTube and keep posting on there if you are already on there and are posting. Yes. Oh, let me see her. Robert, yes. I was actually thinking of just like posting it privately for you guys because it's already done and I know people have been waiting for it. So, Robert, you know what? Maybe I'll post it privately. I just need to watch it and make sure my VA edited all of my like personal information out of there. Yes, I can do that. Robert, I'll send an email once I have it and maybe I'll just post it privately because I'm going to put this one on the YouTube channel. So I'll post it privately and then I'll make it public like later, but I'll email you guys because I know lots of people have been waiting for this. Is Fluencer Fruit searching the order history? It does work on your order page. Yes, it does. And Robert, if you're not already using it, you have 30 days free in Influence and Earn. So make sure you grab that coupon code. Pam says, you want to read that one?
Henry is awesome.
I agree. I totally agree, Pam.
Also, Mom, can I go on the TV on YouTube and join your video?
Oh, you can, but I'm going to be wrapping it up here in just a minute.
And then I'm going to say hi in the chat. And then you put it on the screen.
I mean, if you want to, but yes. I'm going to be...
Don't close it yet.
Well, how long? Oh, okay.
It's just going to take a couple seconds.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Suggestions on organization with upload to YouTube. Yes, I've noticed some videos have ASINs in the titles. So yes, with organization, I'll put, let me throw up my YouTube channel just so you can check it out and see, where is it? Here it is. This is how I structure mine. Like I said, you guys can go check it out. As far as organization goes, all right, well, actually, let me tackle ASINs in the title. Some people do ASINs. Like I did ASINs in the title for a little while because if people are searching for ASINs in Google, your video will come up. However, I don't think people really search for ASINs in Google. They search for ASINs in Amazon, so that doesn't really help you. For me, when I create a video, I have the ASIN in the title so that it's excuse me, so it's easy for me to copy and paste the ASIN when I'm tagging the product. Excuse me. So that's why I have mine.
What's the video called so I can search it and join?
Oh, my channel is just my name.
Okay.
I think you have to be subscribed to comment or watch though, so it's okay.
I'll subscribe.
We'll watch it later. He's so fascinated that I have a YouTube channel because he's, a kid and the kids watch YouTube. I don't know. My kids don't watch YouTube, but other kids watch YouTube or like YouTube Kids or whatever. That's fine. But I'm like the cool mom still because I have a YouTube channel. So I said he could come and hang out with us for a few minutes today since he's off school. And, we want to expose them to all there is, right? All the opportunities there is. Because yes, he's in traditional school, but it's a big wide world out there with lots of opportunities. So I don't know. My mom didn't have a YouTube channel where I got to go on her live streams. So hopefully that's, unique for him. Yeah. So as far as ASINs, that's why I wouldn't put ASINs in the title of your YouTube video. I don't think it's helpful at all. But you could put in the description if you really want to. I did that for a while, but again, people don't search for ASINs in Google. They search them in Amazon. But suggestions on organization, like I kind of do something similar. We got another one, you guys. Ben, you want to introduce yourself and say hi?
Hi.
This is Ben. Ben, how old are you?
5.
Ben is 5. 5 just this week. Just turned 5 this week.
How do I subscribe to you on the TV?
I don't know, bud. We'll figure it out later because I'm going to wrap this up.
Oh, not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, as far as organization goes, you can check out my channel, but I have like my favorite summer items. I have my favorite travel items. My favorite, I just kind of do them in kind of categories, I guess. If you look to the Amazon categories, I kind of try to stay in that, and also things that are relevant, right? So if people are searching for fun backyard summer items. Like I have that all, in a list. I have all my favorite like furniture from Amazon, all my favorite kitchen stuff. So you can kind of go as big or as small with your categories and organization as you want to. But yeah, it's really up to you. But like I said, you're welcome to look at my channel for organization. Karina says,
Hi.
can someone else film for you? Okay, that's my microphone, so everyone's gonna hear you real loud. Come here and sit with me for a minute.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
We're gonna have to wrap this up. It's getting a little out of control here. You little cutie. Karina's like, can someone else film for you? Definitely someone else can film for you, whether they're behind the camera, whether they're talking at the camera. Like there's a lot of like husband and wife duos that both do videos. You can do a video, someone else can film for you. Totally. You can totally get people to help you for sure. Lauren, thank you. Yes. Like I said, I almost canceled this because I knew my kids were going to be home, but we're not doing it next week. So
is it still live?
Yeah. No, they're watching me. They're watching me on TV in the other room. It's funny. Beth said Henry's so smart. He's definitely a chip off the block and has a great future. Totally agree. I try to expose them to the real world stuff. Yes, you can be a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse or a teacher or a, engineer or whatever you want, but we shouldn't have to be, right? I want my kids to be happy with whatever profession they choose because ultimately they're going to be the ones doing it for their whole life. So, Pam, hi Ben. He ran out. He just turned 5 this week, so his attention span is like about that big. Let's see. Hide Family Fun says, should I have my wife get her own influencer account if she wants to review the same products I do? Yeah, definitely. And I know people that have husband and wife accounts that are together. I know people that have husband and wife accounts that are separate. Adult kids in the same home. The one thing though is that if like everything needs to be in her name on that one and everything needs to be in your name on yours, because you're not allowed to have 2 influencer accounts for one person, but like technically you guys are 2 people. So, but just know that they will ask you for like different bank account. I don't know, they might ask you for a different address, things like that. But no, if you guys want to review the same products, I would do a separate account because gosh, and I would just love if my husband would do this, but he would never do it. Then you can compare and you can see like you're making videos for the same products, like make a different video, but for the same products and just like test and see like where do your videos fall in the carousel? Like whose stays there longer, who's like has a higher conversion rate. Like, yeah, the opportunities are endless. I love that. But yeah, you can totally do that. You can have people help you. You can get a second account with somebody, in your household. It just has to be a different person. You can't have 2, right? So, all right. So I hope that was helpful. I'm going to wrap this up because I do have lots of other things that we have to do today. So Ben, why don't you say bye? I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to everyone. I hope everyone has no, don't touch anything.
Thumbs up.
Oh, you do this for a thumbs up. There you go. You got it. If you do 2, then it's fireworks.
Fireworks show.
Fireworks show. All right, we'll end with the fireworks show.
No ending the fireworks.
Yeah, we're gonna end the fireworks show.
What about me?
Mommy's got to do. And Aria's here. I was just about to turn it off now.
What about
This
me?
is my daughter Aria. I was just about to wrap it up. Everyone's hopping off here. This is Aria, my daughter. She's 10 and amazing. You want to say hi? I was just about to turn this off. You can say hi. Hi to everyone. And
I was watching your live stream, and then Ben and Henry, they were both like, I'm famous. And everyone was commenting about that.
Oh, yes. They're watching my live stream in the living room now. That's pretty funny.
I got it on my tablet, though.
Oh, my gosh. You guys are watching?
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right. Well, for all of you 24 people that are still hanging out and watching this madness in my home, thank you all. Lauren says, thank you so much. Have a lovely Easter with the boys. Oh, and the girl, of course, of course. Oh, did you know that Lauren said, hi, Aria, your name means air in Italian. Did you know that?
No, actually, I didn't know that.
Oh, there you go. You learn something new every day, right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys. What are you doing?
All right, now Henry said, okay.
Okay.
All right, we're out of control over here. We gotta go. I got more videos I have to record. Okay. Very good. Thank you all for joining. We will not be back next week, but we'll be back in 2 weeks, and I'll send out an email. And Robert, I will email you once I get that video. I'm gonna try to get that video up today, but if not, it'll probably be over the weekend or by Monday at the latest. I promise. I'll watch it and I'll shoot you an email. All right, thanks everyone. I will see you next time. Bye.